Good morning. It's a lovely Friday morning, closer to the weekend. It is the Start BIB edition of the morning, the on Marego TV, streaming live from our studios here in Akuse Junction, Okwenya. I am Nana Soyo. Let's motivate ourselves for the day. The Dream Framework. The Dream Framework. The Dream Framework is a 5-part system for actually turning goals into reality. It breaks down what it takes to stop dreaming and start doing. Here is the full breakdown. D. The letter D stands for discipline. Training yourself to do what matters, even when you don't feel like it. It's control, consistency over impulses and excuses. Let's pick the letter R. R. A repeatable system is R means a routine. A routine. A repeatable system you run daily, so progress becomes automatic. You stop relying on motivation and just execute. The letter E in the Dream Framework stands for education. Education. Actively learning the skills and knowledge your goals requires keeps you from working hard at the wrong things. And then the letter A in the Dream Framework. A. Action. Action. Actually doing the work. No overthinking or waiting for perfect conditions. This is where plans becomes results. And the last letter in the dream framework is M. M just means mentality. Mentality. Your default mindset and attitude. If you believe you can't, you won't. The right mentality keeps you going through setbacks. So in the dream framework, that's DREAM, do you know why it works? It is just like most people rely on motivation alone, which fades. Dream builds a loop. Mentality drives you to take action. Routine makes it automatic. Discipline keeps you consistent. Education makes it effective. And that success reinforces a stronger mentality. So you want to dream? Dream big. Hope you take something out of this. Let's quickly pick our health tips for the day. There are types of food that you might eat before going to bed. But in Ghana here, we eat anything we want. What do you even eat before going to bed? Let's quickly pick this. Some of food that you are supposed to eat before going to sleep. 1. Banana. Banana gives natural magnesium and helps you to relax so you can have a very sound sleep. Almonds. Almonds packed with melatonin and magnesium. You have chamomile tea. The chamomile tea promotes calm and better sleep. Oatmeal. Oatmeal increases melatonin levels. And Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt contains tryptophan and protein. So these are some types of foods you might eat before going to bed to have a very nice sleep and a sound sleep. Sylvester Tete is ready with the sports flash. Myself, Sylvester, and Mario will come in for the newsprint review, and then wrapping up with the political arena segment where we have Gabriel Mate Paddy for the NDC in the Lower Manya constituency, and then Cephas Kwete, also of the Yilok local constituency of the New Patriotic Party, discussing Mahama says the economy has been stabilized and it will sustain. It's just not a fluke. Sit back and enjoy the show from now until 10 a.m. Remember, Marego TV can also reach Marego TV on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest. Call our marketers on 020-1672-828, 020-1672-828 for an affordable advertisement. Remember, Marego TV is a new experience with great insight.
Because the pain will soon be gone. And when you dream, dream big, as big as the ocean blue. 'Cause when you dream, it might come true. When you dream, dream big. And when you laugh, be sure to laugh out loud, 'cause it will carry all your cares away.
After a long day training, this is what I take. For you, energy drink, the best of all.
Diaba, Adama for Diaba, a freezer, Adama, a Kwafosemensia, Adama, make him so, my sorry, Canino, over Moasia, I do prefer Nobium Unum and San last night. I tell what we did was here. Adama for Adama, from what we say, yet you drew back up a ship will be a high technology. I could for freezer, when Kwan, and once open your 15 letters. No fugum, what ya no fugum. What the boss here, if we be any of us, you, I could say, over Timono. Then we sure say, woman sure task here. Then what's enough for now? Freezer, power up a day. Freezer,
Dacia, a person does so among Amoniaji.
Omtina me, Miwasika, Omtina me, but you may not do some doom. Adama, without Adama, no queer. Adama, you can't resist.
Ubenya Adama West Africa for a dream, or baby bear a tongue cry who made you. I say, Kayona Kinkai in Choya, a dream.
freezer ya diaba adama for diaba e freezer adama akuafo se manhia adama metimoso ma sorry kane no obobo mo ase a adwo frefre no bi amienu miensa na se nan ase na wotimi di apase adama fo adwena akuafo ho ahu se ye duro ba kope e be shifu ye bia high technology akofo freezer ba wenku a eno anto benya 15 latest no ahwiegum watia no ahwiegum wo de basia fu ye bia ni wo basia bio ekoti se obeti mo no na mu ye sure se o mention tasie ne mu ase na afọ na anu a freezer umpa we na apade freezer
basia ebe so do so aman amoni age
omuti na me wasika omuti na me di me nyina duru bia so mu dum bu adama wo that adama no kuya adama you can't resist
Ubenya Adama West Africa for edwe bi wo baby biara ye ton kraye ho adwu afi kayo na kenkan enchoya ewo edre ho
Ebu adichie ashamu forces this year na bado tabi ametia she adu suma kwa adu pro suma yeah nothing is stopping me we have nothing in our life you can't help me cause a criminal minds hide what is my madam now and I'm a woman I shall stop
Premier Ponobio, 7th June, Yellow Cup Brave. I'm representing live inside Provo Dumase, level 3 pop. It could be crazy, it could be bad. Only God, never share me. So me sorry, I no pana security and the yape, yeah. Yo, Yellow Cup Brave, be bad, mad. Anytime,
Zo abedi pokomi Kofi Kinata rekodo obisi on. I say Kroboland Kofi Kinata may rep live on the 7th of June. Until Udumase Somenya Bong Kofi Kinata maba level 3 bar and lunch. Kobo Udumase I say Umenya show yes see you move.
Ebu adichie ashamu forces this year na bado tabi ametia she adu suma kwa adu pro suma yeah nothing is stopping me
Kwaba yamo achen ere aba Marego TV se mrason se agudie mu nsema ya boaboa no efie na afeso amono ne de se fata se yedi money nyina ya tu se Marego Sports Flash ina so ba da kaba e wo Marego money due no so be wo bia no ne so akoye efie ada wata ase ya na edu efie ada sa na yentu obi afọ wata ase because ye koye wedding party sa woto na ye ko GN ya na afie juada ya page kama so woni tin nyina mo no isem no so dross ne ano pe producers no benten any part of the PPA mechi do ba nyina enso abeda o kamka team na ye set we bia ye krado a ye na so abeda medin e the champions line sem we draw so the ensha se fa ma hwe for dia na ye fa fi sem no ensha se ko piemo enso ewo gada Adriana Stars for so e bibia ni go stars mom aso ye kakra coach ani den enso e the Fritz Marcus Smith enso e the aseda kese pa e the akoma e atia na se bibia ni go stars penny for na afi teams nyina na afi fans no enso nyina se season nyina so aba ne we ye moya ade ne nyina wo se mo support team ni ye pa ama Ghana Premier League ne se ya ade go stars for so no embody poso kon kabra ne so so to so mi no enso e wo team se nyame ado ne season bibia so best na afi so go stars enso bota se Ghana Premier League o metimi age no eno so ebetimi apem.
I think we have to express our thanks to everybody involved. Of course, the players first for pushing very hard, making these efforts. For us as a new coaching team, I have to express that I'm very happy and I appreciate very much how they allowed us to come in and to coach them. it's not always easy to adapt to new faces. So kudos to the team, but also thank you very much for the whole staff, the technical staff. I had excellent assistant coaches working, supporting, very loyal. We had a good physio team supporting the players, always being around. And last but not least, the fans here at Dons Park. I mean, we have finished the league with an unbeaten strike. That's excellent, and that's something where we want to build up upon next season, and of course look into our away games, because there's a lot of improvement. There's room for improvement, and that gives me confidence that confirming what we have achieved this year is more than.
We need some BPN goes as coach and the Fritz, Marcus Smith, and so Ediaba sending in our fans or the BBS season and so much team Nechi, Panas or Modibono, and so Cocker. We need some so PM Kakra, and goes as far as Nayan Twasway. I go PM national shoes, Kakrako PMO, or Cardiff for the Blasters of Ghana, Gusuya, who say, Send Benyamia Duma, Branda, Ebegana. Ye ne vote for so yon confake se so beba so kama no and a goalkeeper Jemo e the ma blasters ne den e the Benjamin Asari so akodi nkomo kakra no team say ya being the number 1 goalkeeper e the man the Blasters of Ghana na enye no ene ne boat ani so bebo no modern na wa ye dwumade sa se nyama bebere e wo ne do as a goalkeeper yinti komichi kakra Benjamin Asari so e the ma Ghana for.
So far say na mu kan bibia boko because journey is far because we share trip from Ghana to Mexico, from Mexico to UK. It's very, very good trip because as a footballer or as a professional, you must taste that traveling and everything makes successful because we know why we are here and we know that by God everything makes successful. Then person catch Ghana for any Ghana mining and say, I'm for any tie because match in born after the match. The ball match in the year, they were in set me correct because ball they will body a mistake beba. But no chess say mistake about chess because matches be better any they be say achieve. It's say my focus in my BBI there tough because I feel I share preparation and say to the World Cup and I make sure say bet me am BBI possible say never Ghana for so bet me anya GD because match in there be ball lose beba. But I say you confident be say never bet me prove say never Ghana for so be say.
It was our winning some Benjamin Asari and so Edmar Ghana for so whether soldier Blasters so say no Yego Pimo London dear Ghana Football Association and independent Faso could be more London come to go so course now facing in and no and the Ghana Football Association president and the cat years so quick and so it could dink Moka Kano team so be PMO Ghana ha nipa mienu a na say kwafo mienu a na say amofo bom chipa no John Dramani Mahama oyini si hɔ a president bakwa ye bɔ ne chipa ye cat years so quick o team say ni nyina mo no football ya de ono na ni ti football ho yie pa na nsɛm akwafo ga wɔ che nyina no de onti kwa ni nyina wɔ hwɛ nsɛ ye Ghana football and so biti ma senti nsɛm a cat o quick ono so nsɛm be o kan e fa Ghana fo a de bia de ni to apaso na ja yi hu sɛ no.
I'm not too sure that in our country there are more than 2 people who are more criticized than my good self. Maybe you take the president of the country out, the next most criticized person is Keto Kraku. Simple. We love football. There are close to 800 radio stations in Ghana. 800 radio stations. And each radio station has dedicated airtime to football. And believe me, every second of the day, the name Keto Kraku is mentioned. Yesterday, the Blasters list was released by the head coach, Carlos Queiroz. Go on social media and see who is being attacked. It's Kurt. But I stand here as a strong servant of football, and through the criticisms which has always strengthened me, I've risen to this level and continue to serve football every second of the day. Because I have always turned the criticisms into motivations. I'm that kind of leader who always want to hear the other mind. That is me. If I'm not criticized, I'm not happy. And in those challenging moments, that's where my strength, my success comes through. Let me use a most recent event to encourage you. The Blasters went so low during the last AFCON qualifiers. We were last in a group that included Niger, with all apologies. We didn't make it to the AFCON. And I have always said that qualification to the AFCON is a given. But Every member of the football family, including the players, having faced perhaps their heaviest criticisms ever under my leadership, amassed 25 points out of 30 in the World Cup qualification. That is a group of people turning what people term as criticism into positivity. So when you hear people talking about you, in your mind, say to yourself, they're encouraging you to be better. They're encouraging you to be the Bison, the Michael Essien, the Baby Jet, Andre Ayew, the Abedi Peles. Because if they came to you and said to you that, oh, you are good, believe me, you're not good enough. Today we are here talking about one Semenyo. I'm sure if you speak to him, he will tell you, I've not gotten to where I want to be. I want to be much better. Don't worry about criticism. Like Michael said, when you lace your boots, when you go on the pitch, just have it here that crowd is supporting you. That crowd is not only supporting you, but watching you. That should be your inspiration. And that will take you very far.
It helps about when you say my cat, you're so quick, where's ready my Ghana for say, go my mom for can say, but cats, yeah, I can't fact. Tell by a boss, I was saying, I'm for tea. Your bowling Nasa League, Nancy Keddy, so there, tea. Now, league, I have say, names here, or Boo Boy, coach you on only pleasant. I said, coach you only pleasant, tea. One of the listening by tea. Who got that country, sir? Or maybe this squadder, yeah, announcement. I'm going there. A coach, Carlos Reyes by. Say, or more friendly match. It was there no color. Tea, medium cover. I was over there, so Edge London or Antoine Semenyo, mammy, and so I could think of Moka and or Chesse, a day for no Muko Muma, our bush, baby, say Afghanistan, Iraq, or say baby, say Cambodia from Pam Ghana for baby Eva. Momo Mano, and Yakonya Bessiaka, as to Edema, the blasters of Ghana.
I tell you all, I don't even have words because it's been a very, very long journey. But it's been amazing as well. And I'm here today to tell you parents, it's possible. If Anton's done it, we the parents, it's a good thing we are talking about this now. Because I don't just stand here as a mother of a, Manchester City player or Black Star player. I've walked the journey. The emotional journey is difficult. You don't stop. It's being resilient and knowing that being in the diaspora and knowing what happens on the streets around us, trust me, it's hard. If anybody says it's been easy, I say, listen, eat your words. It's not easy, but it is possible. It is very possible. But playing for your country, it's about blood, it's about legacy, it's about your roots, it's about pride. I'm here today to encourage all the players and their parents here that, trust me, when you play for your country, number one, there are a few things we need to consider here because the kids we raised here are conflicted because there are two nationalities, different cultures as well. And as a parent, your job is, there's a lot of conflict. You're trying to advise. You don't want to come across as pushy. You want to encourage them because they don't see that side you know about. It's about pride. It's about your roots. It's about where you come from, even though we are here. For them, they feel like we were born here. This is where we come from. So it's a very difficult journey, but it is doable. You just need to encourage your kids and say, listen, the pride. I remember very well when, Anton asked us the question. He says, Mom, do I play for England or do I play for Ghana? And I said, in a heartbeat, you have to play for Ghana. And he goes, but why? Then I didn't have any words, and I went, oh, God, in Ghana, nothing works. And then he was like, if nothing works, why do I have to play for Ghana? And I go, you would feel proud to be part of the Ghanaian journey. Ghana, football in the UK for me is about the boots. But football in Ghana is about blood. It's about pride. It's about legacy. It's about your roots. It's about, I can't describe it. But somehow, he agreed for us to do this. And when he did, so as a parent, what you feel, you can't put it in words. but what you feel when he wears his jersey for the first time.
Was a point when he said, Antoine Semenyo, Nimame, and so a dear photo car, and so Eddie Akoma, I will for now for Bibia. Eda so agents, and go PMO, and so our Morocco, Nessa under 17 Afcon, Ego so Ercoso Kama, then no games, we semi final games, how to a bus or Tanzania, and so Egypt, so Eddie so Kama. Na after 90 minutes, Nina 0-0. Now for penalties, so Tanzania for so winning 4-3 on penalties. Must qualify for PMO and so on 17 Afcon. And go so across Morocco, Tanzania for so Egypt for film. Tanzania for don't bad. But Nina Mono, my idea for PMO so a final 21st game. A PMO under 17. A second game, then you know Senegal and so any Morocco. And after 90 minutes, now a 1-1. Now on penalties, and a Senegal for so and so a winning 7-6 on penalties against Morocco. It for the second time now, and Senegal team no so assign ama Morocco for broken heart to be Obekaya. Next Afcon a course of Morocco Senegal for sure Moeje. We so ya under 74 assign Morocco for next second broken heart. No what I said to Morocco for no Senegal for me Tom ye papa by Senegal for so Asha Morocco so I go PM of 25 no Tanzania and after Senegal in 27 PM Kakra and so Afcon a bar so and Noah. Na ida so just Senegal for na Senegal national team Abraham ko training grounds no mo hwe game no e wo mo bas no na bra Morocco for say penalty na Senegal for so win enko hwe kakra wo bas nim na didi wo mo ye na afa yemra na ento aso.
Il a peur, il a peur. Allez fils.
Il a peur, il a peur, il a peur.
Il a peur, il a peur. Allez fils. Allez fils.
It was over when he said, I so PM Kakra, and so Senegal for so and say a brand so national team no na almost share under 70 for no Abraham Morocco for a bomb when they are 7-6 on penalties. It's any general and is any so a day our bass into any summer a PM Kakra or no man and said one seminar and some more intense happening for national Morocco from Colosso Acho. It is sitting there. Upe country Bakwa, I feel what Jibum had to power football more in Morocco. Senegal for na titi omusa ti na entwas go PMO enso Argentina kakra na Telano Scaloni enso na say Argentina for squad no na Abraham announce in the video na ade efe benko hwe kakra na yembe bobo edin na ese coach no enso edibai.
¡Marito!
Sí, gringo, ¿qué necesitas?
Necesito que esto llegue con toda la fuerza de los argentinos.
Tranquilo, yo me encargo.
Soy de donde nací, donde voy a morir. Mi tierra santa.
Si preguntan quién soy, que llevo a donde voy. Soy de tierra santa. Soy de donde nací, donde voy a morir, mi tierra santa.
Con toda la fuerza de los argentinos.
Si preguntan quién soy, que llevo a donde.
It was over a dear F pa na ye Ghana de ye any say no Ghana de any say Morocco for your mudia nefe pa Morocco for Abraham or more anno so squad F papa Morocco for the no F2 Argentina for the F now if you Brazil for crowd the cry for Krumha Carlo Ancelotti Cotra TV home not the whole Brazil kunina obi asho na Ghana for the Muni yakoda so here. Ne dinu wo Facebook was here. 20 man squad. Hey, Kroma de muhaju wo kumpa o. Ti. Ghana ye ko World Cup we World Cup ni o mate na Brazil waji World Cup makuma ko 9 kra no wana si squad go bi ehun Argentina kwa so mo aje na mo da mo nyi hwe mo performance kwa quarter final 2010 na mo go World Cup mo wana si squad year mo si 28 year de dey what I say South Africa kra na say 26 Morocco Tunisia even Kofoyi omo we so hi Krakow for 26 omo di ba Krakow for first time call World Cup 84 first time call World Cup omo announce here iti ana Ghana kwa we kan wa omo call World Cup be say 2006 2010 2014 2022 2026 hey and then mo call fourth time news fifth time today na mo announce squad ma go vem kwala say ni there ti e be na aka wasem yen go bobo so na Argentina squad no na yen boss kama fama amofo san say Roma no ma hwe na nya mesisi wo kromasa say ket uja say amofo bobodi yen ye be bobodi wo no do ye okroma nye ye coach te onim team no ti players ni bia sabi mabo blasters achesa na why is that guys wake up mukwe omo amako wake akose goals na obi anka obi players obi an shego wake up da ti Ghana for mu hwe iti say na tie there Emiliano Martinez enso a goalkeeper na face Rulli enso kana face no Juan Musso we ni goalkeepers Argentina for Educo World Cup defender say na tie Noel Molina enso eko Gonzalo Montiel enso eko Guti Romero enso eko Otamendi enso eko Lisandro Martinez enso eko Leonardo Baledi enso eko Nicolas Tagliafico enso eko na fe Fukundo Medina enya Medina ye welcome how what ti oko World Cup Medina for World Cup midfielders no Rodrigo de Paul enso eko Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea oko Leandro Paredes enso eko Alexis McAllister enso eko Valentin Baku enso eko Giovanni Lo Celso suko Ezekiel Palacio suko Thiago Almada fe Nico Paz we name midfielders forwards no Lionel Andre Messi eko Nicolas Gonzalez su eko Guillermo Simeone enso eko Flaco Lopez enso eko Julian Alvarez na Letao Martinez we ne forwards omo eko Argentina worker we 26 man squad na Ghana die ya musi 28 asisa 5 goalkeepers agu cup na musi Ghana for sika ti munkwa kroma de mu bibia yan kon sa Argentina mu omo ya defending champions 26 apa fe na wona kroma de player back yo blasters sikwa semi pon na de no mi to aso sa second police mi to aso player back yo blasters player yi o player be 13 month otifie since we about 3 matches yes we go work e kroma de anything medium of the league medium of go defenders so mo abobe 34 matches kroma players bi about blasters back be about 25 matches we say one goal pe it go work up go ede ebi kwa tra bench blasters team players bi atra bench sisi we ebi a bench warmers what NS Miyama say so ye but o pray be 1 year ni ekiri o buy ball no kwa ebu a o mobi kwa nu etei 60 minutes o ko work up any enti ke say abrantie yi ato ayi ye ko kata yi a ye wie ya osi o mo blasters biem Babara man ya ko friend na the record there ye ball friendly matches yi onu kra no ye Germany ni o ene e ma naturalize ma Ghana musi mu ma brantie ko work up ana mu yesa what o de blasters ye ka se ka wa se ma ni ticket ye be bo din sa because who buy here no achiche blasters ye no achiche yi ya boss akura league fi ni so ka ye fire nka no pain ka o de sports time ka o beti wa ti o de fancy o why na ade a ena wo kopie mu akusi a zonas ni koso ti Marego ye ho sa ti ne de ye ni zonas for na eko ti Roosters faba nyame adoma enche Marego TV ye ni omo so be share so program ba so float be so kama ye ni Roosters so manya mo kobo Women Premier League next season so manya yesu ye nya Premier League team wati ti mo amu ye fiche team munjai mbo munye ni ye Roosters ye ma team next is it achumuni kemu muni e mana ne benam sa okoba tebuza we face ya meaning at the champions lie as that fakma benten any Patrick any team yina PCL camera then MCL as that fakma BBA and so ho executive producer Mario Dicey Dicey say Mario Philip Ohene who's no and so a boy Dicey need the trip and we radio name it's nyina as that fakma BBA Facebook YouTube Instagram TikTok bebia Marego TV Marego Money yakramo nyame adoma na adondom ya ebesa ba na afi wi sports center ni nyina akuse huwa ne kwako nam sane adade ya yakramo
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
After a long day training, this is what I take. For you, energy drink, the best of all.
Diaba, Adama for Diaba, a freezer, Adama, a Kwafosemanshia. Adama, make Timosua, my sorry. Canino, Obo Moasia, a good friend from Nobium Unumi and San Last and 9. I said what we did was here. Adama for Adama, from what we said. Yet the Adruba Cope, a ship we be a high technology. I could for freezer, when Kwan, and once open your 15 letters. No fugum, what ya no fugum. What the boss here, if we be any of us, you have got to say, over Timono. Then we sure say, woman shown task here. Then must send up for now, freezer, when up a day, freezer.
Basia, a person does so among Amoniaji.
To me, Miwasika, to me, but you may not do some doom. Adama, with that Adama, no queer. Adama, you can't resist.
Ubenya Adama West Africa for a dream, or baby bear a tongue cry who had you. I feel Kayona Kenkai in Choya, a dream.
Freezer, yet the Abba, Adama for the Abba, a freezer, Adama, a Kwafosemanshia. Adama, make Timosua, my sorry. Canino, Obo Moasia, a good friend from Nobium Unumi and San Last and 9. I said what we did was here. Adama for Adama, from what we said. Yet the Adruba Cope, a ship we be a high technology. I could for freezer, when Kwan, and once open your 15 letters. No fugum, what ya no fugum. What the boss here, if we be any of us, you have got to say, over Timono. Then we sure say, woman shown task here. Then must send up for now, freezer, when up a day, freezer.
Basia, a person does so among Amoniaji.
To me, Miwasika, to me. But you may not do some doom. Adama, with that Adama, no queer. Adama, you can't Resist.
Ubenya Adama West Africa for adwue bi wo baby bia ye ton kraye ho adwu. Afi kayo na kenkan enchoya ewo adwue ho.
Freezer, ye diaba. Adama for diaba.
After a long day training, this is what I take. For you, energy drink, the best of all. After a long day training, this is what I take. For you.
Abrabo nyina ne wana monto asidra mun konim die nyina gyina oso enso se wan kent ma etra ye de son da yempo kafra enframa de hu pa de a onyo ensa anya dmanso ensa na didio ke manifesta dansie any ma futu eti waso pem ne bebo see how they slack worry about all the things I they lack. Young, gifted, and black. Gift a gap and I rap. I suppose I should clap. Give thanks and give dap. Put my son on my lap or run a victory lap. Opportunity knocks, but we too deaf to hear. Put to death our fears. Bring to life our dreams. We out here. We don't adhere to regular rules.
Mama kwa bari ba Marego TV kasa foni so eno fiada fofi yaje bread ye won so ya da wasa waje penny ne umre na odo kasa foni atowa no so se obahwe yin nyame enhra bebre ne me yakacho se yakatwe ewo okwenya akose junction tem akosombo kwantempon so sanso na okọ social media so ye wo seteja ye nam hosa kwantempon etwegu Ghana nyina so bomodi akọ Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ene ne aka wonyina empeji for self abaso na yedi TikTok de me se menu ka say etwegu ni bomodi anakọ ho udu Facebook am say like na share na comment ai umia so na ye share the link, share the Marego TV link ma obi anso ensa ka be comment dem se bubuja ye be kan ni ye kasa bia kasa hodro wo Ghana nyina na ye kan bi wa ha ento bomodi ana wo tro kasa na ukrom kasa ne nso no ye be kan di ama obia edidwa se ne benya obenya ho mfaso nti eni edidwa the saint no Marego TV jedi ndi mfaso ne de beburuja edos kora ma ebu ye komu enti no obomodi ana obe Marego TV ase no ma na oni panyufo edi nkomo a ye ma 50% discount on all advertise opese oye eso so obebo waduma hu dawuru opese obeka wa asem ne ma hu do nyina no oba hanom se a ye betu se edi ama bomodi ana frɛ abedefo we edwadefo na oniomo eni nkomo ewo 020 1672828 020 1672828 nunu munya nkita hundie manti ase papa nye adwuma se ne be ya onsabe ka ne a ope every say ye bone de me say eda form say from your friend na so you ayen ne ko wakrata na aba no be boss tew na je se onam kromo a na wa pebi nso na wa yeden wato na wa hwe me ka wo so say eso to bre ne ye wo mu ntu pi a e ma wo review activity ano obehwe nso obetwen na say bia beti my Marego TV ye be ma wa kyerɛkyerɛ bia nso ni beto ne be bia ne be bo na afi nso wa hwe wo so wokɔ ene kwan obefa so akɔ ene emre nso a obetimi so akɔ ye bo ko wa chapter ne so na afi dwumedie no ahyehye so anopa yuko wakrata akeka yensa ne be sha se efi the Ghanaian Times. You find the Ghanaian Times or say CEO Summit press Mahama calls private sector to drive growth. And no ABPMO ewo honomo. Shoe manufacturers appeal for government intervention to avert collapse. I on yem pabwa Ghana Sakasa said the beya abame bomb no majuma no NC4. 6 arrested over murder over 45-year-old man at Biriwa Ampensi. So no ya chiche nkrofo bi wo ho IGP mono ye obo adwuma papa clear structures blocking waterways minister orders MMDAs obepie mu wo enkramantem a enkramantem so wafo ye honorable Linda Abnewa Oklu akasa wo ho o se ndaya esisi akwan nyina ma nsutire ne ye entimi twam na nsunsan ekama nsu yiri wo nkran ne nyina no ye mbomode ya se biburi nyina ye dwure nyina engu fom nti no o sha bai krache nyina se bebi bia wo bia be hu se edan bi se kwan mu na entimi ma nsuo entwam yi na nsunsan ne ka ema nsu yiri ba no mbomode ya se bibubu adwuri ede egu fom enwechini be the daily guide. The daily guide or say remand bail conditions be abused. Muntaka esona okasa ewo honomono. Court of Appeal grants Eduboy access to national security files. Eduboy hinsen semwa ekosuma echunasunu. Enumuso abipi was city krataba sibitimi afenemu national security. Growing public distrust and political leadership threat to democracy. Growing public distrust in political leadership threat to democracy. Kebi mami kebi amemodi enka okana makemi sunasase and some people mu emani fata alcohol eno enopenyi bako kasa yehwe nesa ne mane nyina ye brass na intiminye kebi mami kebi amemu no eyi. Galamsey pit swallows 4. Ukupie mu wa bia tu Galamsey nso ankrofo 9 akoka momu ewo hodomo. Ghanaians orders ordered to leave Cambodia. Ukupimo Cambodia so de almost sama babe tuja. Na say ya na wote se kupimo South Africa for say before ho nyina free ho no mo amene ka say. Eren na say ya e na Ghana for makoma kwa hasa e ba be pie mo wa hanom say ya chese na mpanyifo chese nipa makoma aha wotwe e na tro won di so no ahasa e na aba be pie mo e wa hasa say de Cambodia for so say monso mo ko say monkom bi na e baaye no eno e na asampeja ne ho so biom ewo amama nyina so we kire yen se ewo se yeso etimi yire ye ho na yesiesi yikurumu yi na ye pejuma de mabunu no bi atimi nye biye school papa etimi nkoso ensu papa enwa ha ejuma power ha obi ntu anamon so okwa amano ne akwa ko pejuma ne yakasa monko na ba be kan ne so de o ha fro abre adasa ye be fa the chronicle ye fa the chronicler o si okujeto ablakwa dodging Kojo upon Chroma's RTI request. Adamus Rias publications were reckless and misleading. Exhortation at SHS. Parents forced to pay 4K and approve fees. Okupin what SHS and Twasuku Hoswa. Yachere say, I will phone you so much 4,000 Ghana cedis and for my nose no onuntia as ye ewo honomo. They just say, Jurimu Akoson ewo. He'd go forced to invest $20 million in Prisia Bogoson economy. Na kupie mu Bogoson so he'd go for Jimekuni or so the Chelsea Cabruje dollar and pay henu ewo ho no mo se de be ya dwumedi no ebetimi akoso yi ewo ho. Enweche no ye be fa the daily graphic or fa the daily graphic. Nation will no longer seek IMF bailout. Finance Minister Finance Minister ena ekasa ewono Ghana photo samfo osenya dia yedi yetiri be kwa kwose IMF ye bosia ye bono amanone no ahye asebiem sana Ghana photo samfo ekasa ewo ho. Rubber processors applaud government's raw rubber export ban. Integrity, accountability vital for strong democracy. Dr. Esibe Yeboah ena no so ekasa wo ho no mo sinim die ne kontambo papa eboa makebe mamikebi amamono etimi gina ne nine so painting. Floods hit again. Many residents displaced. Houses, properties submerged. It's to bring na yeka no enwemo na yewo na okopie mo ese. It's to bring no asanya ba isu yiri no asanya ba. If fie ahodo ene endan bubiri ena isu no eyiri wona dodo na enya baby emfa woni tin to okopie mo nkra de edu baby no ewo se abiesuma ni takite kuchuru eye gama nche no etimi akokoko biabia no ne amanfo nya kasa chese misremo a eni die mu nsuo no enye wieye etu ntwaye se kura de ba emu na eno ane se eje mu se yo enti misremo a bia motetete na monim se ha no ye nsuo bia nsuo yiri wo no misremo a mompagya mu na mompa baby ekwo sha asa momfrefre babusuafo a oni ni ha no se na mokotena wo ne nche ansa na ya be ejuma wa ye wi a na isutobre ni twemu a ana ye hye ne ma papa yi a na mbotimi asan aba ewo honom say anopa de ko wakrata ni mu no nema abepipi so ene yabobo so e de ama hono megina so a na megina ensutobre ene nsuyiri a ekoso eso ye besere asesa wuti baabi na se wonim se baabi awo no afri bia esuoto eyiri wa samiri no ma wakonya se betimi aboabo ho ansa na eduru ho mo amote baabi a sunsan fa nyina so mu no mesere mo a mo betimi ejija wodan nesi ho na mo yi mu nema hodo a ebehia no ne faso wo so no na chesa mu da kogu baabi ansa se ne be ya ensei na eno so meye amani hunu fufuro emfa mama ensutobre no asobio nsuo na egusu yiri efiti nkra nyina ediko setifo mantem nyina bebia eyiri enti upia na wahwe ho yie sanso na bebia wote no so no hwese bebia wote no so no nsuo no yiri a ebeka nsunsan no etibi twemu yi ana na watu hofo ansana de beba no abeye ohaw kese de amawo anopai de bebia ediko wakrata mpensem nisi yes ade efe na kwancha ade efe no sika na ye de yo ni senti no metwa me hu tew na maba
fly away, yes I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands, and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'm fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Manifesta dansi, any mavutuiti was to come never wow. See how they slack, worry about all the things that they lack. Young, gifted, and black, gift the gap and I rap. I suppose I should clap, give thanks and give dap. Put my son on my lap or run a victory lap. Opportunity knocks, but we too deaf to hear. Put to death our fears, bring to life our dreams. We out here, we don't adhere to regular rules. Our mama's faster than brain for us circular fools. With some reckless dudes, lust for shoes and jewels. New chucks, custom made and such golden stews. Mysterious life, Nancy Drew shared no clues. Curious knife, stabbed us, now we bleed and bruise. Confusing ones with needs, what I want to need. A house in Tresaco, a villa, and not down with jet skis. Jet setting in the minutes, 30 seconds, and I reckon no question. Make every first I get the best impression. To just suppose I juxtapose me now with me when I was 16 years old. Innocence lost in less than 15 years though. I'm distinguished, so they can't extinguish my flow. I overpowered all these cowards, them no good fit, them need juju. I know I don't have to pound them, need fufu. Minyor chia, when it's chia, so I save susu. No shortcuts to heaven, as yes, so it's true.
Bahanya Mabahe, Marego TV. no motu no blonya to mi oji ka mama here kani papa yin nga jomi chepe manye mayo no besu ke ha mode made blonya to mi nga dang mi ibiaji na nasoyo ihe ika onge samenya seke kilo maje sika hiom nem lebi oba ekon besu ne hiom yo pio ke ma isewe ke wake ise obi na ne mawu beno ma helisi sia ke no ke gbe keke eboni nemine ekenya gba hinge balo kwa omajipo ohia Marego to ma chimo hene puma jobe ke hene hiom ma nenge kono hene kanoka omahie owajovia ke benisa no majipo ke hene mene isane omanye mahia bloka ya kajika ungahe kone oleka ke hiomine ingonya gba ke bale besune mahia samnya ka omajile jon bololo kono lanye mi kolo we kono mahie ngo ke bene hiomne lebi obio kone okpale ke ba ejaka owala hia pe wetoni hine omana acha misa na nasoyo motuno le dikotoma ine lomoni tuli ni ke mana ne semi oji Olua Gabriel Mate Padi na etomunyo ka ha adovia party onge lowa manya kpomi leji sechon ni ji munyo to lo sechon ka ha NDC adovia kuwo kepia here Olua Sefaste Kwete na eji assembly no ka ha okonya yilo le no ka ho eji munyo to lo ka ha MPP boswo party onge yilo kpomi jini ne ba pe he moto no ne ikima manane semi manya dalo John Dramani Mahama chonya ka pio James for 43 ke obagana nene mine wa ngono ji enge ngolo ejaka ni ifu ngene epi bojo ke hama ne hemi ka yimi ojika nene ngeno ya no le ebicha kese emasoka emahisi pepepe ja nenge hemi ka yeka nene mine wase mami po mape bojo pe nene mine wa ngeno mono ni semi ojino ne onga hiblo no machenge bimi kono ka mapie hi jana se hu inga mukayeka ke kwadwa yimi hiyo leba modeka omache 020-167-2828 loke de kotoma hi nena ni semi ke kodwa hi nye he ihanya babae epaje paje bimcheme eche padi inamoke kejibe nene ngara ke
angasamia yunga ya fine kwa bimcheme chupeke anganye ndc chupeke anganye Marego TV kana ne chupa ni nchu ni mo
mawuji wa ibalo sefas mone
won wa we cheme ahanye wa party cheme ahanye mikotoma ne anye party o ehem ne Ghana kupano ke krokupano ke emini che yimo kuchoni ngeno ke ahanye ke ne chumpupano ngeno yom ka be fe beke esubi kangi ko ni foni ne ke che wona wa papie nyene wa ke choma bi ni ne engeno ya Ghana kupana pyom ka nyinga modi boys amenya be ko me ka wa ba hio pyom ka munyu he ba wabo ne wa fon gwi ngwanwan lo gwi na hewa singe lo mitwepe wa ngani kase ne wanga wa hemia wa ke mo ne jonye ngeni chumpo kwa ne
yo nye chuma uji wa ibalo oposili ni chumi je ne wa kitosika wa machu be febe ni je sane wa mawo nya se ne hu kambe ne mode madenge ka wa ba isin yo le chose mi ni wa ke ma bi me ha lo wale wa gbe me hu ne wa to ensaminya eje Gabriel Mate Padi maji esikejo no ike pio ke ohie Ghana mamsi fofuene kajibe ne enge hake
yo mami so mochum se opale ya no ne modeke teboli nyechum se kabene wa mami so yo bisi eke Ghana mami ke si fofuene ke parce que economy choko ma si fofuene ne etanu fenu he oni yemi onyanyemi osikami ke development nge mami lo le pure economy na mami so ko bisi ya mami fofun ehi achaka ko here 2024 loko NDC ma take over 2025 January walebine ni nge mami ha walebine ma si fofun ha lo pure no ko keto then time on here lo ma deke ni yagbojo keke kabini de no kuma bisike ke bale kele ku ngade ke ni yagbojo mo adesa ko nge mami on oheni enyo kete ku patin ekoji oni yeni ga gm tuo pe mo no adesa oni yeni no maye ne lele mahamu no chuo hiwa mi o esi fofo dono to no mago kama na ni yeni no maye ni ma hejwa loko monko na menu manyo lo menu no ka mewie no ka he ni mosumu jano se lo hu ko je lo se o mami development ka o ma no nga mi mi blo no nyi ono ka ya he oni lo ni na nga mam ne ji develop na ma dio ke manu yam ni chumi o me ka nga ke lo ko ma je si janso mo he o sika sande ka nga ka ke economy tututu e ji o wasika sande wasika ne wake chuoni o bene abrochi je mami sika ka wano anoku no ha o ma he lo ajiga ka abrochi sika ya wepe mo sika enge gbojo lo ne 2025 president Muhammad ba ne mo ba de working economy o ama research le pi lo ni ka mo munyu tu no ni na ji ni ne mele ahane adesan le ko mami jo lo mami jo e pi ono fu abasi bi do amba power pe dollar 17 mo no ni ka mo munyu tu no dollar is 11 komona gan from 17 yes
0.8 pure 11.69
o mi so yo mochum 11 point noko ka 15 point noko lo 11 ka ba so 15 e basi e han jwa yele na yo jwa nga aka abuji sika yo jwa ana gbojombo jalo se ko mo ba na ji o mi echu pe lo o kana mo mi echu pe noko bene ga jina motu ne yino o ma use nu neji oye zo o ko mo pe koda noko be gana monom ne yi omo noko be gana monom ne yi blefo lo eno mechu pe bi no ma ba blefo is 1002 1004 1003 mo no blefo ko ya mo si fo le 300 400
nga ehye nyate ni
bagi kake apanya kake klonumodo ke blefo agbonu kake se pio no ko ba jo amami nga mami engem 500 600 400 ko ba omo pio yo mami so yinu ko ba omo pio no omo nenengem 150 pio no engem 70 no fe no ko nga mami na ka mami jo lo economy ne president mama de lo pele ngani chi
mochum alwa se fas
amaso yo mochum se lokoji maya imunyo tututu no to pa de hega olega wasidio pure quality depreciates by above 10% like. Okay, so that is one. Ke olio lenga wode ke wa debt wa national debt pure no e pale ko ka wo yo mlemlemle piom kan ni no meji ni komene esane watwine e start pomne because loko we aban e ba no ne ange reset or preach yo ade wo kan meleka ba Ghana cedi ole pe e mai appreciate hu ne e be depreciate se mune no niko wa munyutu no wa Ghana cedi enge depreciate ne pe yazuba ne kenga depreciate pe sa ne no fe no ne ebuni beye yim no okay ne enge depreciate yo wa national debt hu enge yo we ya ne as far as ne wangale Johnson ka ya no petrol price emako yo aside nuno mene inge de ka enge ko no epiom kan indicators come hu abasi ne abasi esane one na the true reflection woni cheme wa walami ke klikli no ji the inflation rate pure no ebaso 3 point something 3.5 3.8 ne esulejon pesa ne one of the true reflections ane jepunge ni dwani ne ngedwam ke bene wa hioni ha okay fine e wo blefo nota anu kwale pure blefo e basi kike besi pele iyelapa se question dio ne blefo basi first ne blefo nge 1200 plus otimion abafun joano ka bokakio kaji 3 cedis 4 cedis ka 5 cedis ya pure no ko ye the rate by which ne blefo ehedwajo kaji 1000 to 400 ka be no ngede no 500 esane otimio ne na ngedwa ha wo 5 cedis esane pe adwa ha wo 1 cedi
etwapadi lolo ne wangena elo 2 ko oye fine yogurt ne wa no ne no fe no hio fine yogurt ko ka je 3 cedis pure na inflation rate e basi fine yogurt ko ka je 3 cedis ka 5 cedis ya nana so yo ne ngede no ji ni ne enye happy nge wala as human beings individuals ne lolo ne wa ka mayaka economy lo GMC fufu ene ehejo ka be ne ndisi biome nge wode yolo pure water ehejo akwo first one wake GMC fufu ewa nge nana do bim ni ahewa awo wanyewe ni ne wo mahe kenome pure water ko ya he 1 cedi amahamo 80 1 2 3 18 1 cedi se pure ne wangade ke jo mama ba ni ejo ajo ke o ya he pure water 1 cedi mu ne no amahamo enyo ka ke 50 pesos ne toka aside ne na wode ke inflation rate e basi ne Ghana bi ahejo wa hejo lo ni ahejo ajo ke hawo e basi mole se e happy winga wala ne enormous jini kumenesa ne wana ne walika abayo ne ngeno they are massaging the inflation rate kike anga massage yo no toka chapi the true reflection chapi ayiwa no kwale nemi kake madio mamadeke ndisi abayo aguga bloko no ne agunwase apo ni ke gunwase ke wonga wanyamwe eja kan mini ninge no de ke wa inflation rate nge 3.8 from somewhere 22% to this side or ne wake wa my pure water let's say pure water bag kake po is ananya na dwa hawo as low as 2 cedis ne ke no ko my pure water kake is ananya dwa hale in pesos se mune no mini wangena ke wa chano ke waye wa petrol esifufuen ade wo kan ke aba me amaje petrol no afibo se ke oyeligete no ni nenge no ya ngega na kpukpa no ne ni no mena ngeno ya ngega na kpukpa no ne ha ne petrol price enge yo we ayo ne former abayon lo abayon ne biole hu e biomiu ni ko me ya no kan ja ne aiwa kope ne ngeno ya no ne data mo wanga medeke jamani ni o me ne ha ne petrol ehedwanga ko se NDC bio me ja otamo anu ne wanga de o ne ayano na point ni adwemi na gbani adwemi na ha ne ni le kan na na do ne efon petrol price no
neji osrahi ne ba ne gba ni mlade sanya
very good which is number 1 COVID-19 is 1 2 Russia-Ukraine war was another se mune no ne epenge me ano Israel USA ke ne me na pie yo me ne ta enge banga ngome mune no me anga wode ke lolo me ne hane petrol price enge ko meaning ala na macho abai no ne enge no in fact ade woni ta ne anga opposition ne pio ne aba power wangala ka wa manna jamani o me nge wa wala se eyenya jam lo economy bene me anga project kan jo emie jo hawo wo individuals o me wane leja ne ye jan kan hawo
mochum eche matipadi ka ohie ka be ne mo ngade ke chaki mi ba eja ka manyada lo John Dramani mama ke baki resetting agenda ni ka blonya to bi na akpale madra mami eko ne mama ko ebu papa ne mabu eje ne ebane ko hie no ya mne mo ongenaka enge ya no ehi alo ehi ne ka ehi o mini no ngenda no madike ehi nge
woju
ka ehi ho mini hije ne ehi nge
yo ehi ma ehi ne reset agenda ngalichu nga manu hiami ke manu himi ka bi ne nyimi otumu nyulo ne ngotim ka bapo le nche ho eye hu dasika papa brefo etwa basi lo ke brefo dwa nge 1200 na banyi oba ne ken inflation e manye mo hani inflation ma basi ni inflation basi ka baso 3.4 ne brefo dwa basi ka baso ko oba agomenya pi ono 4 million ke 5 million ne mo ya he brefo dwa 4 million Bene wa mo logo 2024 wango timba 5 CD. No fe no Ghana ka kromom na nga wato ebo pio le kan wango o timbi 5 CD logo 2025 wa power. Ne mo ya helejan ne mo ko bi si lesi ba so mo gba le 5 CD lololo. Wa le un ka Ghana wa be control price. Lo pi president pay ni lo ke ma na no ko le wen na ka o timi hejwa wa ke ye ne ye ke brefo lo ka pe mo ye ma hi ne ba po e mo chiku e ga mi mo ye because ke je 5 CD ne ma hi o tim ka ke e ma ye brefo lo ka lo pi abayin one de o tim jwa lo ken fo o tim no so abayin le e pe no ne basi jealousy ka ne tum nyulu ne ke fuel le pe na nyi ma hi dollar nyi ma hi e ke Russia rukire wo mami so yo Russia nga kuno no lololo se dollar je 14 ga basu 9 logo pure no nga 11 no ne Russia rukire a kuno no logo Israel Iran America nga kuno no yo ne se petrol ba logo basu 9 logo mo no e pale ho 13 14 no ya no ono ne mojo abene otumunyu ka ha COVID-19 ne aban the whole world ne ji maje aban yo meba na bahamo sika which is amount of 21 billion ko ka ya Ghana mano akemo sika ne ji sika cho pe lawa ne still ne ji bia mi that time ne COVID-19 ba inflation ho 21 53 that time 53 inflation ho
Yo chu
na mi so yo pi ono no ayin no le pi mi ne yin yo ni de pi nyi mi ene de se Ghana pi na nga mami ne me president mama ke NDC research agenda nga hitayo me la le kan mami economy o yin ne
anukwale maba loko maba mi o ke ko blefo yo ke gari ke le pan ko meni ocho kan eju abasi no anukwale eju abasi se ka wa ajipo nga nwa no popa no ngelejo mahuli ke eju abasi se anawe ni hine angehe mahuli ke eju abasi se anawe ni nange ni ko mahuke ju abasi se sika be ademi ne akama eja kan ju ale abasi sika ho be akotokumi na kwa lo hu ko ma de ke
ochu lo no de papa no wa hin si pio no nga because of brefo yin ke ni aju abasi pinu fenu ne afodo ni me no ko ba asitware no omodware o me ke ahe omu me aban direct na ahe omu me wanga ni me no ko tomatoes ne MP ko ka ba fun platform no kan o we be ne bi me apre tomatoes mu na ahe aban direct ka ahe me no blefo ka mu ne basi kan be ne mu wanga de no aban yin o ma direct na ma ahe jealousy won kan no ke sikabe wa kotoko no le no ko bi nye ne mo chinya aja kan MPP time ne brefo nga 1000 le bi on wa ne scan wa he se ndiko mo hio obi na le bi no fe no ne hio se ndiko mo hio lo nga economy mi o ni nga na nga sika ndiko nga na abeska lo he loko wa han ne basika basu si se de ko ne le we besika enye ne aka o lo kanya ne mini eho he you get me na ye ne
Sevas
na maso yo ipo be kesi bam isane ma bi etwa de ge mene na ban yo direct ke ya sutware ke kwewuke aya he tomatoes o mo ke economy is being regulated by demand and supply chapi aban ne e ma direct no ke ahe no ko ngenu ko ka be ne lenche dio ekeke brefo eju abasi ne obenye no ma he otim 5 CD le mo cho ya he brefo no ka ya we no apo o block ko nge la no ma yo timu ne no o ya he brefo mu ne no apo no block fu o le gbe tesi ko no awe ne ko ya we no ba o pale ba gbe eweje na 4 days loko ji mo che o flak wo no whole team ke ha o bi me ne aye ka me ne dio aban benye ne ma regulator chapi aban ne a regulator ne ma he no ke ha no ku it is demand and supply. That is the first one. Etumunyu ke call Russia Ukraine war ke engeno ya pio bene Russia Ukraine war emi ilika Russia Ukraine war engeno ya munen no as we sit but ke ni Nigeria engeno ya yo le ebe ka bene engeblema ne bene engeblema loko ji aban no magin petrol price engezugban buy fia ke hejino engezugban buy then cedi depreciation no cedi appreciation lo wa cedi o enge pick up loko ji wakaji aban mi that is something he must also take note of. Nene channel. Nana so you come no deal. In fact, ke oyadwa mune as we speak. A typical example ji Techima. in a videos ne ni atrote na kenga nanado ha ke nanado beji ubo
nanado no te
I'm telling you nanado ne ba nwete because of beneni nge no ya nge dwami ke bene dwayeli a nge mefi ha ne nanado de ne abowetu ne mune no meniche mange na ka ngbe mi ne nge no ya kam no de oyo anwo yo ke masi ke je motu ke ata jokwe ne no kopo ba bi we mekin lo anunu po ba bi nge no ne made mekin blefo lo yo dwaje enyime ke oya agomanya mune no ni je okonya kuchom ne anga dwaye nge agomanya amaya agomanya na maba na mba nkomo yi ke ankeni ni o me ya dwa no ne no kopo ba bi we mekin ni 1 cedi anga dwa lo 2 cedi. Is that a type of economy ne wan elai ne wan elai no lo na so yo kabene nge de yo abai no jeblo ne meniche me ajesika keje economy omi. One, Bruno Tonkomena angona ke Jessica Jika, they are not spending. Abai is spend with ka. Ke ebakelo abai is spend with ka. Nine angome last year, teacher fully nurses for the first time in the history of Ghana, even immigration officers ke military men. Nene mena angome here, they are not paid. Loke angosika no na ke umehion, sika maba economy. Two, ke abai nge sika spending nge mami. Umana kan sika mabamami ni nima use na kama hini. 3. Ajeblone anu dollar to epenge system omi. Ke ya fosi ne meneme an spend. Kan spend ke anu jama dollar ne akenge forest mi wo na kenge city stabilize lo. An ska down. They are wasting those monies to stabilize the city just because asumene inflation e ya high. Nana so you. Ke ebami cement muneno. Become semeto about balasi kaba somewhere 70 CDs 75 CDs. Se mune no as we speak cement jua ekuo ke ho 80 something to 90 CDs mune no. They should come aba explain nenenge ba lo kuje no me ange kuoyo. Promise on hawo promise on wange nailo. Na so mune no bene wa hinsi ke mo wange hi ono. Lokoji NDC abayon imabano. Previous government blefo hedwawa nu hedwawa neji zo hedwawa yo ka jamanu no men twepe na wange de no hedwawa se dwaye loko ye dwa ne ebane badeke on ezone ka ya dwa me no ko hewe ahio anye na ahio zo na badwa ne zo potane anepo na ahio
okay
na badwa. That should tell you can that is the kind of economy we want. Ne sika mahini ade. Na kama pene na ngaso. Se chape economy ne sika bode no nge won sika bode no kamahi. That is a bad economy.
No feno ko ka dream. Kewa bagana pio. Amla lo ni chulo ne eyo wasika papa no to mi no ne ji eche atoforcing. Tonya ka pio so no ka obagana. Hiyo ne Ghana hiyo eya hiyo wisaminya. Ne ka wanga dio le ayomi ayo akpe ekpa no makpago ka ewie ka esemlobi ka ke 674.1 billion ayomi ayo akpe ekpa ka no makpago ka ewie ka esemlobi ka ke lo hu kwa madeke
which you say
resetting agenda eba mami pe gbojo ninga no ya benesa second wa hiyo pale ya hiyo
yes say you ne ya yo ne waska man enu here lo de no before logo 2025 no aba power ya ya woteja ejema bia mi wa hiunga ka so 700 ya so 700 no anukwale yelo gi NDC ke reset agenda ke wa sikano yelo aja kan ne eba ne bomodi ne ba han ne dollar ebasion hiun basi bi ne dollar yo ya bo pe aja dollar wa ka pay o wa debt o se mo no ko ye ka bi no de ke ayo yimi pa wo ka ke si bo no jan ke bi no an ba power pi janenge nga yimi pa go lo eba kan yo wa finance minister lo wa sikano yelo no ehin wa no kwale de kono wa le he no wa e ka bi mo la kono ku osi yo o ma de ke ne ka bale ka lo ko wa hyo ya so yo mi no e man sin ma gba pe ni mo chomu ne ha lo ke ba de wo jan ne se pi lo cho ka reset agenda e chu ni eni chu ka bi ne inyimi o tumunyulu ne ke ma mi he wa no wa amunyu tu no wa nyime nga wa table lo na wo ye pe me ni chema ahia si fofum ahia he na nge na na ka okay ne mi ki nyime oba isi no ade anokwale opi anokwale kemmo no ne no ko nga wo table ne le mi de ke befo nga 1,200 lo mo hi pe $600 $500 no ma he lo le ni kwali o me la mo he ne le ya he zo ne ba fini mo jwa no le de ke zo na adwale 4 million 3 million no pio no zo ne baba pe 6 million no lo hipe lo ni jwa lo ne ma he ni le manu ne madalo no ne ke ma vote nge wa pe lo le jo le wa ke se na Ghana pio no ne wa hin si no le reset agenda ngani chu ne economy ohi lo ke wa finance e bande ba de wo no ke o papa wa hin ya yo anokwale ye lo ji lo ne because e bisi hin ne ma wo klompe ke bumo mo no wa hin si no ne me ake mam hi se sika nge mam ye ke ni fulata jije nga pio no nye ho sika chu pe ne nyemiale eke wa Spain we sika nene haloko wa papa nga wa de ke wa hin we ya jino pio no kosu oba wa mo do no ko ya mako sek ni chu ngano ya wa main road ngano ya ko ya akro ni chu ngano ko ya yi blog mo bopo ni chu ngano ya share the whole Ghana construction no ya we set agenda na jema bia mi o wo mo no yo wa de we ke year of road part 1 part 2 may I declare year of road part 1 part 2
much more be so safe as
na ni ma pe
na so yo
that we say
e chopadi oya he blefo 1,200 no banga jwa na he onani na he no nges osika na ka ngokutoku no pale ya he mo no ngesika na kenene oya hele 600 ne ba masi 3 days 4 days 5 days ne no ko ba hewe
no bene hewe bro
ya jwa no ya go ya jwa no e masi ne no ko po biwe me ya techima
ko so sabo yo pe
iko ya techima
no peli
o be
yo me ga na
ka pe ko le ko ka ba ha wa
lo osoka o ma he ni ka ba wo stop ne benga ibi 4 days 5 days ne no ko ba hewe no nge ke o ma peke no ka ma yi ni ke lo ma ni abanyo hele ke e ha ne ni ajo abajo see ya he ni ka ba wo stop ne ni abeska na wa ba he is that the type of economy you want nene wa ngala iji no lo nana so you inga la na etwa pade ne le kan wa public death chapi ne men disibio me aba piu chapi ne ba nge pi ne jama argument ho e ya no nge wa popa ma okwenya ko ya soma nya ke no me ake ndc aban ba ne wa public death o e basin law and pay chapi na nge pi nene nge happy jigan ke dollar depreciate ne wa cedi appreciate the difference o epio kan ejio wa national debt on wa lower public debt
the fogmanya wa ka dollar basi ne wo wa no ya hio he mo de ja depreciate.
All right, fine. Thanks for the correction. Lo ke dollar basi to mana kan wa national debt o epio kan akoto lenge
dollar mi ya
lo keke dollar ke basi nge yo pe ke mana kan lo e basi nene nge happy jino ne ke dollar ekuo pe e ma affect lo e ma ta ne ji wa national wa public debt on keke ya yo we lo chapi ne pe yin nge pi. Are you getting the difference? Yo pure ne ama power ade Ghanaians lo ade wo kin ne ji aban mumu me an pasika chun lo an sika pa chun lo ejo ke me aba be sika pa. In fact nana so you wanga news channels nke ni kra na chonya kan aban no na ba no even though ke wa dollar e basi ne hane wa public debt e basi le se akpale apasika akpale ke ba pie e ba su be finance minister ba de working on revenue ne wa jino lo sika ne wa nanga Ghana popa mi e pina ga ma pay workers lo hejo sa na ma akpale apasika na akpale ga ba pie lo go ja ga ma pay workers lo wa public debt o e yo we yam ka si ba mi chapi ne nyenye pi
yo echa fadi ohewe yika amla lo momo ne bio ina ne papa ne ehia lo ha ne mono ni ngasi ba ka ha amla lo hio ne balo
ebe ihewe epewe no go amra yo ke amla lo ne bio before lo wa ba power 2016 dollar and the 4 cedi. Sina ba kan pe ahwe no. No,
Men ahwe
no back ka 21 year. Before no go me am back 2016. Full 1 gallon, full gallon. Ne di gallon kakio. And the 4 cedi. 30 pesos. Na ba kan ba. Kasu 23. Look at
gallon 4 cedi.
Yes, gallon. Yeah, 2016. Way back 2016. That time on the president Akufo-Addo ya gallon on the petrol mutimi to. Obina. Nene wa de yo. Wa mi so ye per research how pure pe. Ne cabinet abanyo ba power no. E pay Ghana debt, e pay ko. E pay we let you say pay ko. Lo ke ba de ke wa wi hiun. Wa wo hiun. Eko ne lo le han ko hiun ba si hun ne.
Mochu.
Lo mo pa me pe. MPP bi o me ne me ange mam ne me ake o di ko me trote. Na ke de ke Akufo-Addo wo bo. E babe MPP bi ange mam ne me ake o mam hiun. Mam cheme. Wo no ange mam mi chwe wale kan mi. President mam ne mo di bo.
Cephas, the same question. Iko hewe yi ka amla lo mumu ne bio. Ina ne papa ne ehia ne mono ko yonge amla lo hiyo ne ba hefia ne hane blanya to ka ha Ghana sisofo gbojo ibalo.
Nana so yo e piom kan aban on ne bio ehia na ne fun. Ne na ne o me ni wa hia me to e pe o. Enge sign show yi lokoji 2024 wakaji aban on mi one. Ne epiom kan kamene etwa padi ngede o ka wa bia ke mini nam ne ehe me ahia pio ne hane lokoji ni nge chake yo ihe we kan man ne made no kake but previous government kamene de kesela epiom kan wa inflationary rate po equal to 50% ne wahia na ne wa ngoni keto eblohiano ne a reduce neji wa inflationary rate a reduce kaje 50% to 22%. Lokoji wakaji abaimi. But when you look at the period low big ne wa inflationary rate or it can drop kaji 50% to 22%. Ne okamato jama bio ke bemne NDC abaimi ba we no ke basopio no. Let's say we should be obtaining no kan zero inflationary rate. Okay. Lo tobe je ni ne wato blonya. 2. Company dio fuel price. Jine bekomyo ya yowe pe bene aban ndc aban ba take over neji 2024. Ya yowe peja. Ba lokoji 2024 maso. Petrol price or e badown e play crack e basam we 14. Lokoji ndc aban e ba ngone. Mune no kecha mani papa mene wa ke pwe block loko je ndc bi ba jine petrol price pale kokwo more than 14 even though me angede ke me ne me aba ngoni ke pwe block se jamani o me na ga ba pwe block me action woni na ga ba pwe block ne ke ba ka loko di petrol price is still around 14 point something cedis figures ne etwapa the quote earlier kan 2016 ke jamano me gallon of price is 4 cedis ke jamano me chepe they are all lies.
Go.
Ne, me, I'll give you the figures before I leave here. They are all lies, and I will prove you before we leave here. Now, so you, ikamuwanga hiyo. The finance minister, about chonwo, neji former finance minister, about chonwo problems ne wangambili. Hine wasu as a country. Wabadeka isane wa maya IMF simply because of one or two things in Yenya. Okay. Going to IMF is one of the ways by which what problems will be able to curtail them. It is also one of the policies we put in place to keep what problems in Yanya. Muneno, and this yabai akaje IMF. But ke okanene neche Dramani Muhammad John Dramani Muhammad de here lojo limit. It seems here let's see you samitomio. Etonya kan lo engeton kan neji IMF waji IMF me totally. There are other arrangements akpale ke IMF pale to block me hu anya ne akama ya wasika sani ke bene wasika sani imaya no Ghana popa ke IMF hiu Dine me akopewe arrangement no me ke ha nene me ne agende mu.
Yes. Kapia NDC resetting agenda alo blonya to me na kama banegana manebe kokoma ebaka amable ni chumi he ke hane ni he kazamba maneko ne NDC papio manya macho ni chumi kubene anye na bleed ke hane blonya to me melo.
Yo muchum.
1
year 6 months. Look, we did 1 year 6 months. They sweet say just Saturday, Sunday, day in it was 6 months. No 1 year 6 months. Before look about good board be. I said good board. I'm praying in England. They are working. Before no about apprenticeship program.
Apprenticeship program le pinge ke amna lo betrepe na ba.
Yes, apprenticeship program ne MP. Le emahanu ya kasini say no a brain project. Next ke ba mosi ne ngo madami ne me allowance ha ne pale ngo jukui na nga training na nga allowance ha.
Pilo no GTV tolo.
Debi lo nga pa apprenticeship program nga pa nga TVT. Lo nga no ya work abroad nga no ya wanyimi me kome.
Work abroad nga ni chwe.
Yes, any chu.
Work abroad nga no ya.
Yes, any chu. No wanyimi me kome. Aho na ya ni chu nga lejo. Kabene etu security munyu. 1 year 6 months. Nika mumunyu tu no wa employ ni security service nga sojam. Bakolo police no apena medical. Kamaje next month pe agoni meche no. No about power. No. Go here the whole Ghana across construction ngano ya workers la ni echu ngale jone. Kabene wanga de odumase road no ni ngani chu ngale. Ko ya makosek new building ya ni ngani chu ngale jo. Ko ya obopa ni ngani chu ngale jo. Ya major o here Accra Kumasi express road neno ya workers nango ani chu. Lo ni chu le no ya jealousy. Aha clearance ke han nurses na employment. Aha clearance ke han teachers.
Aha clearance ke han nurses na employment.
Yes.
Aha clearance ka so makai ka ne amlalo no ba. Nene me hu ne angahiwa papa na blonya to ni chumi hiyo me hu fu nga neji ne me ne aje menge.
Nije ni na je menga mi ojo ni na employment December 2020 for vote.
Piga na chemeji melo.
Yes, MPP 2016.
Ingala ba piga na chemeji melo.
Piga na chemeji me.
Piga na chemeji me.
Gana chemeji me.
La Bible na ma chemelo.
Say kabine ima Marego ni fi tere ba say Marego free. You invite me, then you have time. Lo piga ni give you me bi ba say Marego. Lo jan ke work ngene. Pina no go kabine wa yin no wa pattern. Lo no wa pattern because wa pa wa ya ke ki che no go. Oh ba Marego. Ka ti foga ba say pigeon. You must have no time. You must have financial clearance. Look mini, you must employ because that thing no longer can blame. Ne ke anwe mo wo ni chunu mi nehi. Na banyo ba eji omo MPP baje. Lo le da be lo ko ma se ni chunu han I employ mo papa.
E chaka bo wa be obe wo wa se madekele jama no ho e ma penya gbaja ka ne aji Ghana li ne akase ni chumi ne isana ma chunu ole blonga e ka ne akabe wo mi pe amra lo ma ye ko ne financial clearance ne pe asika bro fafa mi toto bi ne sane mahi na ka ma wo hi amadra ko na hinu chumi ko ne ape pa ka pie soja ke no no me ne jibi foli ka sra for chumi no le ma amra lo fe ne ba e ngo se ka ama ne chumi yo loji ne ibio ne mo chumi bio baby mo hana e ba nga ipo ba ipia 2 minutes pe hane ba ima hane ba hane ba ipo ba bio so
block pem ngeno ya school construction skeni kra ngeno ya enga munyu tu ka de ke abayo ne jenu pe me construct we block enga munyu tu ka abayo ne jenu amma we school chu enga munyu tu ka abayo ne jenu me a time workers be na ngani chu eto apadi one wa master school so many school so many policy abumusu ke no metwepe ke policy Accra ke no metwepe one wa mane block na de ke block even quota na wanga wo mune no nga sumanya block no it start last 2 years under the same MPP government blow hinegu in krakan ke je from jashika we krakan ke policy ke ho asisa wa ke no metwepe aban ne ejeno na ji MPP aban last 2 years so mena anga jama blow me pay one blow pay eko mena gbenya lo eko ba na na so ni tu ne bangade ke apprenticeship program ke no metwepe we brought it the MPP brought it we were doing it in our time when we were jama ideas on metwepe ba in force loko ji me abana mu ne no ne lo eko to munyu kan nichum no meji nichum he.
Wabio.
That is what we are talking about. Nana so
30 seconds. Ngo nya gbe munyo ke ha me
24-hour economy na ngede ke maba employ ni ngana man. Lolo wanga la wa mana. Se chapina ba chaki anya. Na ba play 24-hour economy ke o 24-hour market. Nana so ne na ngala na wade wojio. Joye liome piono. Ange market mai ne ke no ko ya moto. No ko maya piani no ko maya nyom 12 o'clock ne no ko maya 3 am.
Mochum ogbenya. Onya gbe munyo.
Yo mami mochum.
30 seconds.
Yo no maba. Back 24-hour economy. No I promise ke mini.
One job 3 shifts.
Market. No ya so wa. Back pom ngayo. Ya so monya. It's work. No come lo mo here. What NDC bi o me ka Ghana bi o me mwa he. Ne wa de pe reset agenda ngani chu. No Ghana bi ga kloli amale ne NDC ke jomama aga pe ke kluma.
Mochum 30 seconds.
24-hour economy at one music. It is one job, 3 people, 3 shifts.
O me shi one factory mo ne nyega guma. Mama
mo triple nga
mo channel 30 seconds.
It is one job, 3 people, 3 shifts. Ni tum kakio. Ni ete na machunja mani tumione. Ne no komaya motu no komaya plani no komaya bokwe. Lord the promise na nyenye ka ba ha wone. Se chapilo ne wange nayo.
Yo mabi mochum samenya wa bi ho bi o ka wa ba happy wa pe blonya to be fine ene e channel no. Kekasa na wa hane no ko manye mabachoni o. Ka mono modemade blonya to me no baba wange Marego TV dangbe blonya to me no jino ne sinamne yaka mune onga wemika oka wo pebe ka onade ka ne obuwotwe de ka wa hala mande mo ka Marego TV yiti ole enge okwenya akuse junction temaka ya akoso mo gbaji ehi mana mo ne masi ngo mo ne no the jump page ne Marego TV nge jano se omanya macha yibo ni mache no loka yibo mayi jua ke kobjwa yimine efu singers bakra mini no ngala no majwa blonya to biko no ngala no ko manu helo eji ko ngala no mape yalo o machu yo heni ni fu ngana wapyo nga hiyo ka o heke suwa hiyo waka mo mayenya na afane macheke discount alomi ba mini amakemo eko ngamio eji 50% na jwa nga subakra mo cha yibo no na 020 167 2828 no ka won BMN enani semi sinamne yaka ha say fast equity ne eji munyu to loke ha MPP poso party ne eji loklo bo mi keja no say Gabriel Mate Padinele ho eji say chon eji munyu to lokpa na ka NDC ajoya ku nge lower manya po ka moto no abape ba sinamne yaka nyaka nyeke wo pebe
nana so yego be a day earlier a gallon of petrol price was 4 cedis 2016. It is more than 4 cedis. It is 14 to 16.50 in 2016 on it. Lord, we have to put that on record. In 2016, a gallon of petrol or fuel is not 4 cedis. It is 14
so let me quickly clear this and then we leave it. In January 2016, it was 14.10% per gallon. And then it dropped to 15.40% per gallon. Then later in March, per liter, say gallon, more gallon. So in March, in March 2016, it was 15.85%, and then in November 2016, it was 13.88 per a gallon. Okay. Thank you very much. Lord, it's 1 liter in a day, say 1 gallon. Achemike nana so you Marego TV no jino ne amane bon piti mabano ne afi dede jina neke mabawo yechimika aka nyeke wo pebe se ko ho hiom nem lebi oso loko magipo o hie o hisaminya gadangwele akpeyo.